What's up, everybody? We are finally back. It is Dixon and Jenny with 95X Cares, your community animal rescue effort, brought to you by the Law Office of William Matar. Jenny, it's good to see you again.
It is so good to see you. I know things have been super chaotic lately, but I'm happy to be here.
You and me both, and you are back with one of the most adorable dudes I have seen in a good long time. His name is Chase. He's
Oh
only
my
a year
goodness.
old, and you can just see with the photos that you've already seen, uh, little dude's got some energy.
He's beautiful. And he has like one of those dog smiles that just completely like warms your heart. One of my girlfriends had posted that she took him out. So she got him a little jailbreak from B&R Bunkhouse and just kind of wanted to get him exposure, take him on a safari and just see what he's like. And he is phenomenal. He's just super, super playful, good with other like dogs. He has this boundless energy. He did pretty darn good in the car and he's going to make some family extremely lucky. He is, like I said, hanging out at B&R Bunkhouse, and as we know, the city of Syracuse, especially, is continuing to be in a really big crisis, guys. Like it is only getting worse. You know, if you find a stray dog and you are calling for help, there's no space left. So your hands are really put into like this pretty crappy situation where you aren't going to be able to have law enforcement come and pick up the dog. And then it's this moral binding position of like, do you just let the dog go? Like, what do you actually do? So rest assured, all of these rescues and shelters are well aware of this issue, and they are definitely trying to advocate and work with our, city officials on how to properly address this issue. But one of the things that we know that we can do is foster, it's volunteer, it's adopt. So if you are looking, Chase is also looking for you. And I love him. Oh no. I think I say that a lot, but he has this contagious smile that just, I don't know. He's perfect.
He's a very handsome dog, but he's also sort of like that every dog, right? Brown, some white spots, right? Like
Yeah.
doesn't really stand out until you catch the face.
Yep. I
You
agree
know?
with that. Like he's like that like traditional like that's the family dog. Like that's like the one that you want to like raise your small kids with and that they'll remember for their whole lives. He has like that very stereotypical mutt kind of feel to him, but like I said, it's that smile for me and like the way his eyes sparkle in these pictures that everybody's going to see. That just tells me he's a great dog and he's going to make one family extremely lucky.
Absolutely. And you can reach out to B&R Bunkhouse. The information's on the screen right now. Get the application in. Once you have the application, you're in line. Now, if you miss out on Chase, it's no big deal because when you fill out the application, you get an idea of what it is that you're looking for. And then that shelter can reach out to you if perhaps something that suits your needs rolls through. And then your application's already in.
Absolutely. And I just want to take the opportunity to say like a huge kudos and shout out to all of the volunteers who do, get into B&R Bunkhouse and they take the time out of their day to take some of these dogs on walk and show them love that otherwise they wouldn't be receiving, right? Because it is unfortunately a cold, sheltered environment. It's packed full, it is noisy. It is not the most relaxing environment for any type of dog. In fact, it can be kind of distressing to them. So all these volunteers who do take the time to go and do a little jailbreak and take the dogs for their walk and kind of give them this love and affection. You guys are incredible. Thank you for doing what you do. Tell family, friends, and whoever else what your experience is like because it's people who actually get in there and get their hands on these dogs and have the experience of volunteering that make a difference and can really entice others to get involved too.
Absolutely. So, whatever you can do, please do, whether it's donating, fostering, adopting, or just donating a little bit of time, right? All of the
Mhm.
shelters have wish lists. We're getting to that point of the year where, blankets, spare towels, those things, when the dogs go in and out, it's constantly wet outside, right? It makes for good bedding. Cleaning supplies are always in high demand. Paper
Oh,
towels
shoot.
are always in high demand. If you have questions, just call your favorite shelter or your neighborhood shelter directly or whatever organization that you happen across and find out what it is that they're looking for because sometimes it's food, sometimes it's cleaning stuff, sometimes it's bedding, and it changes. So always a good bet. that if you can't have a pet, you can't foster, can't adopt, you can still help. And I know that the word crisis is probably overused in 2023, but there's no hyperbole here. The shelters are literally as full as they can be. There's no space for more dogs. So
Right. And while we're like having really amazing weather this week, unfortunately, we all know what's right around the corner for us is like those freezing temperatures. And just to know how many dogs are left outside and wandering the streets and they are unable to be picked up, like we can't emphasize enough that we need help. So if you have the space and the capacity to do so, please do, or reach out to us. We'll help guide you. We'll help get you connected with who you need to speak to, and it's together that we can make a difference.
absolutely, I couldn't say it better myself. So Jenny, thank you so much for bringing Chase to us. The information for B&R Bunkhouse is on the screen, and we'll be back next week with another adoptable pet with 95X Cares. Jenny, thank you so much.
Absolutely, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
95X Cares is brought to you by the Law Office of William Mattar.